Now, Senator from Anderson,
Report on resolution, Mr. President.
please proceed.
I need to ask to suspend the rules and have the clerk report Senate Resolution 211.
Mr. Clerk, if you would, please report Senate Resolution 211.
Senate Resolution 211, resolution raising awareness for pet adoption.
Senator from Anderson,
Mr. President, I failed to ask to have the clerk report it and read its entirety.
Mr. Clerk, if you would, read it in its entirety. Senator from Scott.
Senate Resolution 211, a resolution raising awareness for pet adoption. Whereas approximately 6.5 million companion animals enter animal shelters in the U.S. every year, and whereas tens of thousands of those animals enter Kentucky animal shelters and rescue organizations each year, and whereas approximately 1.5 million shelter animals are euthanized every year, a decrease from approximately 2.6 million in 2011. Whereas the reduction in euthanizations can partially be attributed to an increase in the percentage of animals adopted, whereas only 44% of dogs and 47% of cats in American homes come from shelter and rescue organizations, whereas there are approximately 150 animal shelters in Kentucky, and whereas increased knowledge and awareness of animal rescue programs throughout the Commonwealth will significantly reduce the number of cats and dogs euthanized and reduce the number of animals returned to a shelter who have been rescued. Whereas loving families welcome pets to their new forever home every day, but more adoption is needed. Now therefore be it resolved by the Senate of the General Assembly of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, the Senate hereby encourages Kentucky's potential pet owners to adopt from a shelter or rescue organization when choosing where to acquire a pet. The Senate hereby encourages Kentuckians to learn more about their local animal shelters.
Mr. President, I bring this resolution today on behalf of one of my constituents who is 8 years old and lives in Woodford County. And he has been on the front lines working to bring more animals into homes and reduce euthanization for the last at least few years. And I wanted to bring this on his behalf to help raise awareness as we move forward into this next year. There are existing pets that he's working on adopting right now. He's been an incredible learner and educated young man on the issues of civic responsibility and engagement. He was here last year in the committee to testify on behalf of a bill. He's studied the process, and Mr. President, he's years ahead of me because while I was young when I came here, I was already starting with a 2 in the double digits of an age, and he's merely 8 years old and has learned a lot about the process, keeping up with committees and the movement of bills. So we've learned a new thing this year with him. He now knows the process of a resolution, and he will be bringing additional legislation to our attention next year when he can be here in person. But he is watching today right now, and I want to say thanks, Ethan, for bringing this. We look forward to working with you for the rest of this year on your other legislation. Thank you.